NVIDIA Jensen Huang AI Infrastructure Investment Predictions 2026. The trillion-dollar AI infrastructure revolution, Jensen Huang's bold vision for 2026. Picture this. We're witnessing what NVIDIA's CEO Jensen Huang calls the largest infrastructure build-out in human history. And it's happening right now, with trillions of dollars flowing into AI infrastructure that will fundamentally reshape how we live and work by 2026. The five-layer revolution taking shape. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, Jensen Huang painted a fascinating picture of AI's future using what he calls a five-layer cake. According to NVIDIA's announcement, this isn't just tech jargon, it's a roadmap for understanding where those trillions in investment are actually going. Think of it like building a skyscraper, but instead of floors, we're talking about layers of technology. The foundation starts with energy infrastructure, because AI is hungry, really hungry for power. Then comes the chips and computing infrastructure, followed by cloud data centers, AI models, and finally the application layer where we actually interact with all this technology. What's remarkable is how this framework helps us understand why the investment numbers are so staggering. We're not just buying better computers, we're rebuilding the entire technological foundation of modern society. The numbers that'll make your head spin. The scale of what's happening is almost incomprehensible. NVIDIA's chip sales alone hit more than $39 billion over just 3 months ended January 27th. To put that in perspective, that's more revenue in a quarter than most Fortune 500 companies make in an entire year. But here's where it gets really interesting. The demand isn't just for the latest and greatest. As Huang noted at the World Economic Forum, spot price of GPU rentals is going up. Not just the latest generation, but 2-generation-old GPUs. It's like a gold rush where even the old mining equipment becomes precious. The company's stock price surged to $164.42, helping NVIDIA break the market value record of $4 trillion. These aren't just impressive numbers, they're indicators of a fundamental shift in how the global economy values AI infrastructure. The hardware revolution powering tomorrow. At CES 2025 in Las Vegas, NVIDIA unveiled the GeForce RTX 50 series GPU, and the specifications are mind-blowing. Built on the RTX Blackwell architecture with 92 billion transistors, these chips deliver 3,352 trillion AI operations per second with a memory bandwidth of 1.8 TB/s. But what does that actually mean for you and me? Imagine your computer being able to process information at speeds that would have required entire data centers just a few years ago. The RTX 50 series lineup includes the GeForce RTX 5090, RTX 5080, RTX 5070 Ti, and RTX 5070, each representing a massive leap in what's possible with consumer-grade AI hardware. Meanwhile, South Korea is being supported by 260,000 NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs for sovereign AI initiatives. That's not just a purchase, it's a country betting its technological future on AI infrastructure. The global AI arms race. Here's something that should grab everyone's attention. The US and China capture about 65% of aggregate global investment in the AI value chain. This isn't just about technology anymore, it's about economic and strategic dominance in the 21st century. Countries are scrambling to build what's being called sovereign AI, essentially their own national AI capabilities. NVIDIA committed to supplying several 100,000 AI processors over the next 5 years to Humanoid, an AI startup owned by Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund. Even nations rich in oil are betting big on AI infrastructure. The geopolitical implications are staggering. The US recently decided to abandon the Biden administration's AI export restrictions that would have limited which countries could purchase NVIDIA's AI chips. This decision alone could reshape global AI development patterns. Beyond the data center, physical AI's trillion-dollar promise. But here's where Huang's vision gets really exciting, and maybe a little sci-fi. NVIDIA unveiled the Isaac GR00T Dreams platform to help developers generate training data for teaching robots various behaviors and enabling them to adjust to different environments. According to industry analysis, physical AI represents the next trillion-dollar industry worldwide. We're not just talking about chatbots and recommendation algorithms anymore. We're talking about AI that can manipulate the physical world. robots that can learn, adapt, and perform complex tasks in unpredictable environments. This is where the infrastructure investment starts to make visceral sense. You need massive computational power to train AI systems that can navigate the messy, unpredictable real world. The reality check nobody wants to talk about. Now let's pump the brakes for a second. Not everything in AI land is sunshine and exponential growth curves. OpenAI's internal documents predict a $14 billion loss in 2026, according to recent reports. Even in a booming industry, building the future is expensive and risky. There's also the DeepSeek factor to consider. This company launched an AI model and chatbot that they claimed was cheaper and performed just as well as OpenAI's ChatGPT model. If that's true, it raises serious questions about whether all this infrastructure investment will pay off as expected. But NVIDIA says AI chip sales remain strong despite these competitive pressures. The company's shares jumped by over 4% in after-hours trading, suggesting investors still believe in the long-term vision. What this means for your daily life. So what does all this trillion-dollar infrastructure build-out actually mean for regular people? By 2026, we're likely to see AI capabilities that seem almost magical compared to today's standards. Your smartphone might have processing power that rivals today's data centers. Your car could navigate complex situations with human-like reasoning. Your home might anticipate your needs in ways that feel genuinely intelligent rather than just programmed. But there's a flip side. This level of AI infrastructure investment suggests we're heading toward a world where AI capabilities become as essential as electricity or internet connectivity. Companies and countries that don't invest now might find themselves permanently behind. The bottom line, Jensen Huang isn't just predicting trillions in AI infrastructure investment, he's describing a fundamental transformation of human civilization's technological foundation. The 5-layer cake he outlined at Davos represents nothing less than rebuilding how we generate, process, and apply intelligence itself. The question isn't whether this transformation will happen. The money is already flowing, the chips are being manufactured, and the data centers are being built. The question is, who will control this new infrastructure and how it will reshape everything from geopolitics to your morning commute. As we head toward 2026, keep your eyes on NVIDIA's upcoming CES presentation featuring Jensen Huang. If history is any guide, what he announces there won't just be product updates, it'll be the next chapter in humanity's relationship with artificial intelligence.